Hey everyone, this is Sportimus, and today we'll be reviewing the Iron Man action figures. This time, it's going to be an in-depth review of the Iron Man Mark I from the new Iron Man movie. This is him in his packaging, and in a moment, we'll see what it looks like outside the box. Okay, and here's the big kahuna himself, the Mark I Iron Man. As you can tell, he's a walking garbage can. No, not really. But he is really beefy and bulky. This guy is serious business. And if you've seen the Iron Man movie, that's awesome. Go see it again. Anyway, I don't want to give away any spoilers. So, that being said, this is a big brute. This guy is all business. And as you can see, he's not meant to be purdy. He's function over form. And basically he's a compilation of parts that was used to basically scrap him together. And he's not symmetrical. He's what's called asymmetrical, which means his arms and his leg parts are not the same. And what I like about this figure is not only is he nice size, he's a big figure, but he's very well detailed. I'm going to bring him up closer here, and you can see that he has like a worn look to him. How they painted that on, I don't know, but I'll say this, I like it. That's very well done, where the pieces look like they've been basically, it looks metal. It's all around, front, back, sides, everywhere. You can see the wear that this figure, this suit has undergone. And very nicely done. I'm going to do a bunch of close-ups for you here. You can see that all around his shoulders. So he's not like this gray glob of plastic. He does have really subtle detail points that altogether make him really look nice. And his hands are not black, they're like a black, they're not black. His hands are not gray is what I'm trying to say. They're like a black. So that's a nice touch. And so that's basically him right there. Now, he's an excellent display piece. This guy I bought for my shelf. Okay, I like a lot of different things. I like some comic book characters and some television shows and some movie characters and of course Transformers. I like different themes and I like different things, and if it's made well and if it looks nice and if it's worth getting, I'll get it. So that said, this is worth getting. It's a rugged toy. Kids will love this guy because you can throw him around and he is not going to break. He is a big beefy fellow. And I think that's going to be very popular with adults who, get stuff for their kids and don't want them mangling them up or whatever. But in any case, his articulation though is lacking. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you on that. But considering what he is, I'd be surprised he did have articulation. He's got some waist movement. He can go like half an inch to each direction, maybe, if that, maybe a quarter of an inch, somewhere in between there. So it's like, his legs, that's probably the most movement you'll see. He bends at the knee like that much. I hope you can see that. That's how far he bends at the knee. His feet, his legs also spread out. So if he has to use the potty, no. Yeah, I went there. His feet do move. They go that way, and they go that way. And they kind of they turn around, which is going to be painful for Tony Stark, I bet. He has shoulder movement all the way around. And I did that twice for you. Isn't that cool? And he has elbow movement, and depending on the arm, this is how far this one goes. That way and that way. And it twists. Okay? This one, same thing all the way around. And his elbow movement is about the same. This one feels like it's a little more, but that could be just deceiving me. This is as high as he goes, no further, unless you twist, and then he can go up. So it's not too bad, but the elbows, the legs, and the knees are where he suffers the most, and the head actually is where is essentially. Well, there it goes. It goes that way and that way. It has markings here. Focus. Focus. Alright. I don't know what they are, but, or do I? Anyway, he has a very nice three-dimensional feel to him. And as for his box, I'm not one who likes to talk about boxes, but this is really nice. Got a picture of him up there. It's got the other figures here. The Ironmonger. There's two versions of him. There's the Mark III, which I'll do a review on, and there's this one, which I won't. And there's the Walmart exclusive, the Stealth Operations Iron Man. So that's about it. The bio on the back, right there, says, trapped and forced to build advanced weapons for a vicious rebel group, Tony Stark builds this powerful armor suit in order to escape. Flamethrowers in the arms create a fiery corridor before him, chasing off his attackers and lighting his way to freedom. As for the flamethrower, this is it. This is the flame. Okay, and basically, this is kind of a minus on the figure. It goes into this thing right there. Slide that in. It's spring-loaded, but it will not lock into place. And you have to position the arm a certain way where it will fit through, otherwise it won't. And I don't like this feature because it's really hard to, if you want to grab him from behind, it's really hard. It's under his armpit there. But let's see if I can try firing. I'm going to go try it this way here. 1, 2, 3, and see. I mean, what the heck is that? There it goes. Hey, alright, I'm going to fly it. Anyhow, if you can get it to work, it works pretty good, I guess, but it doesn't snap in. There's no button to press to launch it, which is a disappointment. It doesn't stay there. It would have been much nicer if it did. But overall, do I recommend this figure? I say yes. If you like Iron Man, and if you like the different versions of his suit, this is definitely a nice one. And on top of that, it's very well done in terms of detail. He's standing pigeon-toed there. And good looking figure, very docile, very durable, and there's a lot of play factor for kids, and for adult collectors, he's a very nice display piece. The only thing he suffers on is articulation, but he makes up for it with his good looks. So if I have to give him a score, I give him an 8 out of, well, you know what? Yeah, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. This is Sportimus. Hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see you next time. Later.